From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. Here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Well, hello and welcome to Card Sharks. All right, we have two very exciting contestants because today we're going to find out which one of them will be our new champion. We're going to play our tiebreaker game. And before we get going with that, let's meet our two lovely dealers, and here they are.
Good morning.
What's going on?
You know what day it is today?
What's today?
It's Valentine's Day.
It is?
Sure. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Let's start the show again. That's Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our two lovely dealers. Thank you, girls, and happy Valentine's Day to you, too. All right, we're ready to play this game. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to start dealing out the cards over there, and Susanna's going to start dealing the cards, and we're going to be dealing only 3 cards because it's our tiebreaker game. And while she's doing that, we will meet our two card sharks, and let's get them in here right now. Come on, Amy and Desmond. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Amy has a little Valentine of $4,500 as she won here last time. Tell us about Amy.
My name's Amy Espinos, and I'm originally from Northern California in the Bay Area, but now I'm down here going to UCLA, and I'm a sophomore communication studies major who doesn't want to be a game show host.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I hear Wheel of Fortune's looking for a new host, though. Oh, no, I'm only teasing. Don't sue me. All right, nice to have you here, Amy. Desmond.
Bob, my name is Desmond Barber. I am a purser for International Airline. My hobbies are stand-up comedy and the propagation of orchids.
You do what?
Propagate orchids. I'm into wild women and wild flowers, Bob.
Wild women and wild flowers.
Yes, Bob.
Well, all right, you come to the right place. You're standing next to a wild woman, and we got some wild money for you.
Here, here.
Are we ready to do this? I know you cut the cards before the show, and as you can see, we're picking it up from where we left off last time. The object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is going to be higher or lower than the one preceding it. And only 3 cards are out here. That's because we're going to play our tiebreaker game. During the tiebreaker, we play with only 3 cards, maximum of 3 high-low questions. The winner of this game, it becomes our champion and goes on to play the big money card. So I wish you both a lot of luck. And here is your first question. You ready, Amy? We surveyed 100 men, and we asked them, would you trust your car to a woman mechanic? How many men would trust a woman mechanic?
Well, I think men are funny about their cars. It's like a girlfriend, but it's even more so. So I'm going to say, there's a lot of chauvinists out there, so I'm going to say that those who would trust their car to a woman mechanic would only be about 62.
A lot of women have rattles too, though, you know. Only 62 out of 100? She says 62 out of 100 men would trust a woman mechanic, Desmond.
Bob, I think it would have to be a lot less than that. I don't want to be chauvinistic, but I don't know a whole lot of women who are mechanically inclined. So it's kind of hard for me to believe a woman would be a mechanic anyway.
You sure are a chauvinist.
To say the least. But I would say it would have to be a lot lower than that, Bob.
A lot lower than that?
A lot lower.
Listen, women are so meticulous when they do work. I would trust a woman anytime with my car. I really would. No, I really would. To fix it, but not drive it. Just the actual number of men who would trust a woman mechanic is 76. Yes, not lower, it was higher. Amy, you have control. Now, here we go. Amy, you won the high-low question. Change this card if you like. It's a 7.
Let's change that card.
Let's get rid of that one. Sure, your 7 now becomes a king.
Woo! Lower, Bob.
Lower than a king, it is a 7 again. You can play or you can freeze.
Higher, Bob.
She's going to go on. Okay. If it's higher than the 7, she remains our champ. If it's not higher than the 7, then Desmond gets a free shot at the cards. Cards a jack. There you have it. Good job. All right. I thought you'd freeze right there. I really did. I thought you would freeze. Well, Desmond, you end up winning $100. We have some very nice prizes for you. Good luck with your comedy career and your whatever you do with orchids. And you're a nice man. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Bye-bye. Come here, Amy. Oh, boy, are you a gutsy little girl today. I thought you'd freeze right there on that 7, kind of protected. She says, let's go on, and she did, and now she has a chance again to play the big money cards. You won over $4,000 last time, so here's Lacey and Susanna, and they are going to deal out the cards. These are new cards from a deck you cut before the show. Now, of course, you know the money you've won so far is yours to keep, no matter what happens. Now we'll give you new betting money, and we'll start you on the bottom line there with $200. You know what you have to do? Bet your way across there calling high-low cards. And when you get to the second line, we're going to add $400 to your betting money. And again, you bet your way across the line. Remember, minimum bets are $50 until you get up to the top row up there. Then you must bet at least half of your dollars. And don't forget, you'll have an opportunity to change one card on each row by picking one of the 3 cards that Lacey's dealing out right there. So you got it?
Yeah.
I know you do. Give the lady $200. Here we go. Turn that $200 into thousands of dollars. Let's see if you can do it. Here's your first card, Amy. It is a jack. You got $200.
Okay, that's about $100 lower.
$100 lower. If another jack comes up, it's a push. No win, no loss in the money cards. All right, 100 lower than the jack. Your card's a deuce. Yes. $300.
300 higher, Bob.
All of it that is higher than the deuce, of course. It's a 7.
Change that card.
Change the card. Get 1, 2, or 3. All right, you can change 1 card per row. The 7 now becomes a 6. And you've got $600.
That's about $100 higher.
$100 that it's higher than the 6. Your card is a 6. Didn't lose, didn't win. That's all right. You're still at $600. This 6 comes up here. We add another $400. You now have $1,000, and you can change if you want.
Change that with number 2, please.
Okay, the 6 now is an 8. And you got to play. You've got $1,000.
Let's bet $200 lower.
$200 that it's lower than the 8. The card is a king. No. And that brings you to $800.
That's okay. We'll go $800 all lower.
All of it that is lower
All
than the
lower.
king. Your card is a king again. It's a push. You still have $800.
$800 all lower.
Right again. 800 lower than the king. The card's a 4. Now, the 4 comes up here. You can play it or you can change it. You've got $1,600. Got to bet at least $800.
We're going to go $1,000 higher.
1,000 that it's higher than the 4. No! Not higher than the 4. That means you end up with $600 added to your total, and that's not so bad at all, is it? No. All right, that means, though, you didn't win thousands, but you won $600, but you may have a chance to do it again because she's going to play a game with a new challenger. We'll meet that new challenger when we come back right after this.